Good day, everybody. I had recorded a video earlier and it went on for like 17 minutes or something. Probably was nothing wrong with the content itself, but when I was using the camera on the front of the phone, and when I rewatched it, the first few seconds I could realize already I had the phone turned over, facing, the phone was over this way facing at me, and there was a lot of light coming through the windows, and it was making it, you weren't at, the picture in my image was all kind of blurred out because there was so much light coming from behind. But I'm using the camera where I can see what's going on in here. It's funny. Oh, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Glad to have you. I'm Greycloud Sage of the Eternal Moment. This channel is Grey Cloudy Day, and I consider us the fellowship of the clouds. If like you have subscribed and you watch these videos, that's kind of like what I'm calling our community. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, share the videos. And yeah, earlier, before we get started, I was trying to go live on X, and I had two people watching, and I was trying to use it where I could use this camera like I'm using now, so I could see myself, but I would also be able to see people pop in, and I'd know someone was watching me or not. Well, when I was doing that, when I turned my camera on the side, well, even I tried it on its side like I have it right now to be kind of widescreen. Tried to stand it up. Each time that I would turn it, the rotation, like what I was seeing in my screen, was not accurate. Like it wasn't lining up. So if I turned it one way, then you could see me, but I would be going vertical. If I turned it the other way, I'd be horizontal, but I'd be like this, talking. I couldn't quite figure it out. Of course, I've never used live on X. I've never used live here on YouTube either. Like, I've never live streamed. I tried it a couple of times on Instagram, like just going live. And I decided today that I think I want to try to figure it out, because I don't know for sure if I'm going to be able to get a laptop or not this coming month, but I'm going to try to. I'm going to try to get, like, I'm seeing some used ones, or reused and refurbished. Some are used, like on Facebook. Some are actually from like somewhere that cleans them out, refurbishes them and stuff. But I've seen like some going from $50 to $150. You know, I'm thinking about biting the bullet and just, even if it's just a cheap one, as long as it works, get it. Start learning how to use it. Now, I might not have Wi-Fi this coming up month. Like, if I'm able to swing, get me, like, let's say I spend $50 to $100 and get me a decent laptop that'll do what I need it to for the time being, it'll be a little bit better than just doing everything on the phone. Get that done. I may not be able to afford to get the Wi-Fi, but I will figure it out. I've got a hotspot on this phone. I can probably buy more of a hotspot, like go in, but I'm not sure how much using a computer on the hotspot would eat up the hotspot. I have done that before, but okay, let's get done rambling. Okay, Greycloud. And I'm using, I don't sweat the small stuff. It's backwards. It annoys me. That's why I've been trying to use the front camera, so when I show you something, it's looking the way it should. Like these words here are backwards and stuff. And I'm no genius, so I know there's a way for me to flip the image. Like, I think I can flip the video, but that would take a long process of editing and stuff. Maybe once I get the laptop, we can figure all that out. I hope you're still watching. I hope I haven't bored you. I've just got a lot going on in the brain. So let's try to make this video shorter than the last one I was doing that I deleted because it just didn't look right. Number 99, don't sweat the small stuff and all small stuff. 99, schedule time for your inner work. In the field of financial planning, there is a universally accepted principle that it's critical to pay yourself first, before you pay your other bills. To think of yourself as a creditor. The rationale for this financial wisdom is that if you wait to put money into savings until after everybody else is paid, there will be nothing left for you. The result is that you'll keep postponing your savings plan until it's too late to do anything about it. But lo and behold, if you pay yourself first, somehow there will be just enough to pay everyone else too. The identical principle is critical to implement into your program of spiritual practice. If you wait until all your chores, responsibilities, and everything else is done before you get started, it will never happen. Guaranteed. That's why I try to start most of my days, no matter what time it is. Sometimes it's earlier, sometimes it's later. Before I really get going, I do some morning, whatever time it is, I decide to get moving out of the bed. I do morning readings to myself, like studying. Then I slowly move into trying to get a video made. And then I, usually before I even make a video, I've walked the dog, I've done reading, studying. I try to spend that time doing what I need to do. But the question is, can you? Like it says, oh, wait, never mind. Sorry, y'all guys. So we were at, it'll never happen, guaranteed, if you don't, if you put off your main spiritual stuff till you're going to get done with everything else, you may not ever get to it. Anyway, I found that scheduling a little time each day as if it were an actual appointment is the only way to ensure that you will take some time for yourself. You might become an early riser, for example, and schedule 1 hour that is reserved for reading, praying, reflecting, meditating, yoga, exercise, or however you want to use the time. How you choose to use the time is up to you. The important thing is that you do schedule the time and that you stick to it. I had a client who actually hired a babysitter on a regular basis to ensure that she had the chance to do the same things she felt she needed to do. She had the chance to do the things she felt she needed to do. Today, more than a year later, her efforts have paid enormous dividends. She's happier than she ever thought possible. She told me that there was a time that she never would have imagined hiring a babysitter to ensure this type of quality time for herself. Now that she has done it, she can't imagine not doing it. If you set your mind to it, you can find the time you need. And then that's all I was, I don't know, man. You guys tell me if it bothers you, because sometimes I'll be starting to read, and then after the first paragraph, I have a thought, and I share it. It's like I kind of break the reading up. I read a paragraph, and if there's a thought that comes to me that I want to say, I'd say it. I haven't had anybody ever complain and say that it's hard for them to follow what I'm reading. It's just, most of the time before I do the video, I read whatever it is I'm going to read to the camera, to myself, to kind of get a gist of what it is, contemplate on it, and then record reading it to you guys. And, that was number 99. So Monday I'll do 100, and that'll be finishing that book up. What I plan on doing is, I'm not sure, but I may do this book here. It's called 50 Things That Really Matter. And I've not actually read the book to myself, but I've looked through it. It was a gift. So I've looked through it and just kind of got an idea of, the gist of it. But it's done in increments where it would be easy for me to do a small video every day, or during the week, or however I want to do it. Sometimes I don't get one up every day, depending on how I'm feeling or what's going on in my life. But what I try to do is, that's the only real schedule I got so far for the channel, is that if there's a particular thing I'm reading from, I try to at least do one video from whatever I'm reading from for you guys, usually Monday through Fridays. And, what I'm trying to move back to eventually is also having a routine of at least 1 day a week, if not 2 days a week, will be on those 2 days, on whatever day I'm talking about, it would be allotted for where people that want to see my comic book collections or my toys, or if I happen to want to talk about a movie or something that I've seen, or a book, more fun-oriented videos, and talking about pop culture or things that I'm into that some of you guys may be into. I want to try to get back to where at least once a week, I'm doing a video on something like that, and it comes out on the same day every week. So people that are looking for some of that type of content will know what particular day to come to the channel for that specific type of stuff. Now, on those days, like if I do, like last year, I was trying to do Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it's like I'd either be putting up, and I only got I think a few weeks in on that before something came up. I either got hit by that car and broke my arm, or there was something that threw my routine off. Like I just wasn't able to concentrate like I wanted to and stuff. Because there's a lot of stuff I'm behind on when it comes to wanting to share some of my, some of the things that are fun for me. Now, don't get me wrong, spirituality, exploring my relationship with God, reading from these any spiritual text or even motivational text is very much fun for me. Those are the type of I enjoy studying things, pondering things. I enjoy thinking about life. Not overthinking like on a bad thing, but trying to just enjoy life. And that's what I'm trying to do. And this whole week's been a lot better than last week for me. Last week, I wasn't feeling that great mentally. But I was also, dealing with some physical issues. I'm dealing with a physical issue right now. Something going on with my back. There's a big lump again. I think I have a cyst on my back. They cut 2 different cysts out last year. And I think I have another one. I know it's another one. It's right in the same area, same type of thing that's came up twice. And I'm going to have to address that. Now, I don't have an appointment till I think April 4th. And that's for him to make sure the toe thing is still going good. And then we were supposed to address a hernia I have. Now, I'm trying to, it's not so bad that I think I need to go to the ER or anything, but I have neglected to call the general surgeon that did my toe and also cut the other 2 cysts out. I haven't called to tell him about it yet because the appointment's so far out. And I've been kind of like, should I call if it's not bothering me too bad? Just wait till I go? Or should I call? I haven't decided yet. I think I should call, tell them this is what's going on, and then they can tell the doctor, and the doctor can get back with me about, well, maybe we should get you in here before the 4th and let me look at it. Or because he's probably not just going to cut on it. He'll probably send me for an ultrasound so he can pinpoint where it is. I don't know. That's how they did the other 2, I think. They, did a ultrasound and they were able to look in there and see where the fluid was building up on something, and then he just went in there. Anyway, today his office closes early, so I probably won't even worry about it today. I'll just call Monday and tell them, and then come Monday I won't be that far away from the actual other appointment. But I figure I'll tell them, and then they can get back with me on if they want to get me in there sooner to take care of this thing. But I didn't mean to ramble on about a bunch of nonsense, and it ain't really nonsense, I don't think. But yeah, I think when I get done with Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, which I'll probably do that last one, number 100 on Monday. Who knows? Over the weekend, if I'm feeling good, I might finish off number 100, and then come Monday start on maybe this, 50 things that really matter. But we will see. And I hope I'm able to figure out going. I know how to go live. It's just I'd never done it on X, and I never used this phone to go live. And I don't know why I wasn't. I don't know when I turned my. I don't know why when I turned my thing, my image that was appearing towards me was not the way it should be, and it was driving me nuts. And then sometimes then my image would the thing would close up, and I'd only have like a small little picture, and it was the wrong way anyway. But guys, I'm hoping to get things going, and then, like I said, I'm gonna do what I can this coming month to get something. And even if I don't have Wi-Fi yet, I can at least get me something. Start learning how to use that particular computer. Maybe, like if I need to be on Wi-Fi, if I don't have enough hotspot, go to the library, do some things. Explore with it, learn how to edit, learn how to do some things that I want to be able to do and make better content. So it'll be a move forward anyway. Wish me luck on that. I don't believe in luck. It'll be a matter of I just need to do it. there's a lot of things I need to do, and try to get to a few of those things that's coming up next week. Anyway, till next time, Mr. Greycloud Sage of the Eternal Moment, over and out. And the way that I tell everybody I love them is DITTO, DITTO. Go back, you'll find some videos. I explain it from time to time why I say it.